man. I'm a traveling man. I'm traveling man. I'm traveling man. I'm traveling man. You ain't the same forever came and after that the man. And I will sing forever way and I've been dreaming my man. When I can stand and be the same, then I can be the man. You ain't the man, the man, the man, what I'm saying the man. I'm traveling 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 man. But now I sing. Man, traveling man. I'm traveling man. I'm traveling man. I'm traveling man. I'm traveling man. Traveling man. You ain't the same for what I came. You ain't the same away. You ain't the swing whenever I need, and I don't run away. But I can find the main way. You ain't the same the main way. And I've been saying the main way. I've been saying my way.
And we are here.
Hello,
Welcome, guys.
ladies and gentlemen.
Welcome.
How are you today?
Welcome to the show. It is Shop Talk. You may see that we are missing one of the Chapman brothers today. Jason
didn't
is
even
out
notice.
a little bit sick, and so he is not here at the moment. But welcome everybody. Welcome everybody that has joined us in. I
What
see
the heck?
Jamie. What the heck? I don't
I
know.
noticed that Jason wasn't here, so
It's probably that, yeah. Probably a reaction to that. Hello, Hal.
Jason
Hello,
got
Carol.
the stomach flu.
Did Jason die
Ladies and
again?
gentlemen,
He feels like he's dying right now.
Jason is once again dead.
If not currently, by the end of the day, probably. It's
Really?
probably because of the football game coming this weekend. He's just
Oh,
got
really?
stomach cramps.
Nonetheless, though, we have 2 Chapmans and 1 Hinckley and 1 Schraden as well. Trent's on his way to a little show, so Trent's out as well.
Everybody's out.
But
What
we
the
got
heck?
a couple, but we got
What a disaster.
2 Chapmans, 1 Hinckley. We are all here to give you the entertainment that you want. The entertainment that you all
Let's
want
not make
to see.
promises we can't keep.
Okay. I think that we can.
We're here to attempt to
This
entertain you.
episode of Shop Talk guaranteed to have less Shut Up Johns in it.
I'll make up for it.
I bet you would.
You want to do like More Pretty Girls Than One or Bury Me Beneath the Willow, like Skaggs and Rice style?
Maybe. We could do something like that.
Which one of those?
Let's do More Pretty Girls.
Do you need lyrics for that?
Yes, I will.
There's more pretty girls than one. Kyle Bell thanked you for calling him the other day, John.
It was fun talk, Kyle. I had a great time. Do you think you could sing it or play it in E? I like it in E.
All right, there you guys go.
You ready? 1, 2, 3.
There's more pretty girls than one. More pretty girls than one. Any old town that I ramble all around. And there's more pretty girls than one. Mama talked to me last night. She gave to me some good advice. She said, son, you better quit this old rambling all around. Marry you some sweet love and wine. There's more pretty girls than one. More pretty girls than one. Any old town that was too high.
No, it's perfect
too
for
high
me.
for me.
It felt just right for me.
I don't know if you guys can see me that high.
If you guys don't mind, I'm gonna bring in a few more chats, a few more friends.
That sounds like a plan.
Did it
I'd
work?
like
Hey,
more friends.
extra friends.
Yeah,
How
so
you
there's
doing
some
over
from
there?
Facebook. TikTok has joined us. Hello, everybody on TikTok. If you're just now joining us for the first time, we take song requests of all varieties.
That's what we do.
let me get all
we
these
answer
in
questions. We talk about things that are in our lives.
Yeah.
Things that aren't in our lives.
I bet Jason's puking and pooping right now.
Who wrote that?
Speaking, we're just talking about things in our life.
Oh, okay.
Jay couldn't come in today because he
Yeah.
caught the stomach bug from his kids.
Yeah, those kids, they'll do that every time.
All
Do a
right.
double eagle.
Look at how I'm
That'd be a good
stacking
one.
this, guys. All right, so we got YouTube,
Mitchell,
then we
we'll get
got
that one.
Facebook, and then we have TikTok over here. Let me figure this out. Can you play Under the Double Eagle? That's the first thing I see on TikTok.
That's what we were just saying.
Yep.
All right,
Kicking it right now.
there we go.
There you go. I'm gonna do my Charlie Waller introduction.
It's a snare drum.
Holy
Can't tell if that's a
smokes.
burrito on TikTok, but they want to see some spot. They thought they were watching Glenn. What's his name?
Honorable Men of Chat.
Was it Glenn?
No, are you thinking
What'd you
of you're thinking of Roy Clark.
Or Clark. You're thinking
Yeah,
of
Roy Clark.
He had the grin when he did
He
this.
always smiled.
And then he also goes, "Oh, you guys think that's fast? Listen to this." And he'd kick off and then, oh, it was so fun.
Man, I think
Alright.
I think I busted a blood vessel right in the tip of my ring finger,
hurts when you
which
do that,
does
doesn't it?
not feel good at all.
Ooh.
Yeah, it hurts a little bit.
Alright.
So every once in a while, you may see me wince in pain, going ah, like that.
Okay.
That's why. Hey, welcome
So-
everybody. It is Shop Talk Wednesday, where we're gonna be playing some more songs for you, and
And we
talking
will
about
get to your
things.
questions absolutely in a moment.
We will do all of that as
If we
well.
could, real quick, because we have a couple questions. What are you two playing today?
All right, so far I have started with, today's start is the brand new, very unique guitar. This is the Martin Retro Plus. They came out with two models. We've got them in stock right now, Jared. I've got two Dreads and one Triple O. These are built in the Navajo factory for Martin.
Mexico.
This is a VTS top or thermo-cured or torrefied top. which is great. Sika top, mahogany back and sides. It's basically a more inexpensive D18. That's what they kind of planned out, was that it does have the old school bracing on it, or modern bracing, not old school. We're going to talk all about the bracing of Martin guitars. I just got in a really cool piece from Fred, and I want to thank Fred Green, wherever you are, if you're watching right now. We did get that in, and I'm pretty excited about that. Boy, our camera is working like super fast today. That's like powerful speed.
Get some motion.
Yeah, we are. Anyway, so yeah, this is the new Retro Plus in from Martin. These I think are going to price at $18.99. I don't know if we've made this onto our website yet, but pretty cool little guitar. So yeah,
That's one of the big NAMM releases this year.
it was absolutely.
One of the highlights. I was asked by Carol, what is this mandolin? The mandolin sounds great. What is it? This is the Hind mandolin that we have had in the shop too long, the MF80. It is a beautiful looking and playing mandolin. I think we had one customer that did purchase it, but the neck was a little bit too big. It does have more of that sandbush feel to the neck, the sandbush model from Gibson. So I'm used to that. That's what I'm used to on my mandolin.
Get a drink, Jared. Do you need a drink?
I'm good right now, John, but thank you.
I wanted to be a host. I was going to be a host for you, Jared. Get a drink.
So much going on around here. But yeah, this is the MF80 from Stephen Hind, built out of Iowa, and just a really beautiful mandolin. I like playing it, so I'm going to keep doing it. I'm going to make sure we have this in here a little bit more until it sells.
For sure. Did you guys bring the Bedell 1940 back or no?
Nope, they're photographing it, doing all their marketing materials based on that. They had to wait for us to get the pick guard, which we had to ship that to the NAMM show to have it installed. And then they took it back to Bend, Oregon to get photographed and get all the specs. So they can
put it on.
start. You did.
And do their entire thing. Yeah.
You want a job done right.
So to answer that, Kyle, it will not be on the website obviously until it makes its way back into our shop. And yeah, same thing with the next ones coming in. Do you have a closer estimation on when we'll get all those in, or do you know?
Not really.
Not really. I caught John mid-drink. Okay, that's okay. And yes, we are taking song requests on TikTok.
I had to swallow my pill too.
Okay.
Otherwise, I might have had like some sort of weird.
Was it a hard pill? Was it a hard pill to swallow, John? Okay.
So the 1940s are due in March. Actually, we started building them. We built 4 to start with. I've been told there's 14 or 18 of them. So yeah. No, I do not have a Diet Coke button, and I will never accept a Diet Coke button. Diet Pepsi only. Diet Coke is for losers.
It's a Diet Pepsi type of dude. Yeah.
He's the Pepsi generation.
Harsh opinions today. All right. So I saw a couple.
Wesley, we have maybe 2 or 3 left-handed mandolins, left-handed guitars in stock.
You can't hear me now? How can you not hear me?
It's because I had you muted over
yeah.
here while you're doing stuff. My bad.
You didn't think I was gonna do that?
So the question was, why are they so hard to find, though? Why are left-handed guitars so hard to find?
I mean, there's less left-handed people in the world, so who would stock as many left-handed guitars as they would right-handed?
I'll give you guys a little insight into. I do most of the ordering at our store, and I'm going to tell you that a left-handed guitar stays in our store 6 to 10 times longer than a right-handed of its exact model.
Counterpart?
Yeah, and so I would say for every 100 guitars, we sell 1 lefty. And it's not, so I got some people that get really mad at me and they're like, well, you don't supply for lefties. It's hard to do that. It costs a lot of money to maintain inventory, and the whole game to doing stores is having it turn over. If we don't have inventory turnover, then we're in big trouble. So,
as our inventory grows, though, we keep trying to stock more and more of left-handed.
We do, and we will have more and more.
Supply, but it's a balance.
If
But if there's
anything
one that you're
is,
looking for, it's always best to contact your store and say, can you get me one of these?
Yes.
And then most likely they can
Yeah,
get,
that's
we can
exactly
get you
what I
one.
was going to say. If you have a specific request, and then we can do that.
Yeah.
Bulldog, I agree with that for the most part. I do kind of like Diet Dr. Pepper.
I can't. I
Really?
do good. Diet or Dr. Pepper Zeros. I'm all for it. Diet Pepsi has been like my go-to.
I pretty much quit drinking sodas.
I know you have. It's weird. I don't agree with that at all.
Beer's so much better, right?
Yeah. When is Martin going to do a 1970s reissue? I think very actually, you know what, they did one actually. I want to say it was for like a Mumford and Sons or something. They basically built.
I don't think that was their favorite era
D35.
Really?
try to reproduce.
Yeah, it was because the 1967 or 68.
I
was
almost think
when they
Bulldogger is
built the
being
first
tongue-in-cheek.
D35. So there you go. It is a 70s reissue, a D35.
Bulldogger being tongue in cheek?
He
No,
never does that.
About Martins.
never. Yeah.
Take your worst era as far as what most people think, and then do a reissue.
All right,
Diet
so
Pepsi referenced as Baptist beer. I'd like to find out what that's all about.
I
never made that. Anyway,
so a couple of questions, by the way, and requests here. Let's see.
I don't know Thirsty
in the Rain. I don't.
I
Yeah.
heard that one. Sounds like a good one though.
This is an incomplete question. If you could only have one guitar in your shop, but I guess it's kind of complete, we can
You can
infer.
surmise.
Yeah. What's your guys' answer? If you could only have one instrument in the shop, which one would you keep? That's a tough one.
I'd keep the Monroe mandolin.
Well, that's a
Favorite
pretty
instrument.
easy answer.
Is
I
it one
guess,
that I
yeah.
would take from the shop? See,
No,
there's
you
a-
get to keep it.
I also got to think about, if they could only have one guitar in the shop, I'd be the one that I keep selling over and over. In that case, it would be like an HD28 because that's probably the most
I don't think I
sellable
mean
guitar.
the only one for,
I get
for
what
sale,
you're
but like
saying. I think
you only
one-
got
Well,
yeah,
that question was open-ended,
Okay,
and
it
I
is.
find my answer to be good. So
I will accept that interpretation of the question. That's a good
doesn't
point,
it make
actually.
more sense
yeah.
if you could only have one guitar in the store? What
Can
would it be?
I ask, do you guys maybe want to do a medley while we're here
can
and
do
at
that,
it?
I
Do you want to
guess.
try and do something like that?
Yeah,
Are you
what
trying
do
to
wanna
stump
do?
It's
the
been a
band?
while, yeah.
All right.
Explain
I
it
guess
to
we
them.
can
What are we doing?
So the idea of this is we will pick a key. Actually, we don't have to pick a key. We've always
try to
started to
modulate
do
a
it.
little
We
bit,
can
but-
modulate, and we'll do a bunch of instrumentals, and we'll just move one to the next, to the next, to the next.
I don't know if my brain's good enough today, but we'll try it.
Jeremy, your brain is not good enough
Sorry.
any day.
Thank you,
I just
John.
wanted to point that out. So, what would you like to start out with today, Jer?
Is that too fast?
What was it?
I don't know.
I don't know if it's too fast. I don't know what it was.
capo up. You want to shift up?
I don't care.
Same hand's real.
D. Ah, too fast.
How do you live, Mr. Sawyer Joy? Mississippi Sawyer.
You were doing Mississippi Solar? I had that one too. It's in D.
I thought it was in D. Sure on that part? Sure that's right?
That's Mississippi Solar. That's a different song.
I think you're wrong. Hang on, right?
Are we done?
Yay. Hey. Welcome,
I think I was
welcome.
right on the B part.
I think you're wrong.
I think you're wrong.
I don't know. I can't tiebreaker. Let's see. So the first thing, the first question that I saw, Scott says, please help me. I am looking for a smallish body guitar to complement a spruce, rosewood, and a duo.
Now, Spruce Rosewood,
That's
what?
it.
I mean, there's a bunch of options. I mean, OMs are always a great. If you're competing with a dreadnought, OMs are really, really nice. Again, putting a mahogany would probably be a good mix with that. So, you know, there's a lot of options in that space. I guess I would need a little bit more information in order to help you a little bit more detailed.
Then let us know what more you're looking for,
Yeah.
and we can get that for you.
I saw Clint is asking, tell me what pickup is in the Martini LX1E. The LXs, the X series have the new, what are they calling that? The new Martin. It's the same one.
It's
I think
the shaken, not stirred
in
martini.
the Road series, yeah. It's a Fishman, I do know that, and I cannot remember what it's called now.
I can look it up real
But
quick.
yeah, it's a nice pickup. They actually upgraded that. Now again, it all depends on how old your LX1 is.
Horses.
That was really more of a recent one. That's a good one. Everybody's asking about the pickguard and what guitar this is, too. I saw lots of questions about that.
They are.
Guess what? I grabbed the TAS 58957, also known as the E20D.
Guess what we got in...
TC. That's why I did this, Jared. Okay. LSH. This was a limited edition 1 through 35 built guitar with some special features, special extra candy. 1 through 35, that's all that were built, and that's all that will be released in the limited edition run. The pickguard was designed by me and Mario Prue, and specially built.
Almost identical to Tony Rice's
very, very similar
pattern on there.
Madagascar rosewood sides and back, thermo-cured or torrefied Adirondack spruce top. Guess what, guys? There was a person who thought that they had got gypped on their TAS guitar, and I started looking through it. There's a lot of variants from the new. They did release a new E20D LSH.
You know what? Blame us for designing
LSH.
such a cool model that Eastman said, you know what, we have to do this.
They did.
It's so popular, we've got to release it.
They did release it, and we are officially got those for. I've sold a bunch. I looked it up yesterday. We've sold 7 of them. They haven't even
They're going to be the Indian
arrived.
Rosewood
We
version.
should have some apparently coming on. I think I saw.
Nope, you did
No.
not.
Okay, I saw
No.
something else.
You saw the
Never mind
3
then.
that are here of these.
Okay,
have
it was
those 3
definitely
here.
that then. It was definitely that.
And they're here right now. But of the new E20D TC LSH that just got released, $18.99, I believe is the price on that guitar.
Yeah.
Some very big differences. Not just the neck profile feels a little bit different. They claim it's the same, but it may not be. This has upgraded tuners to the Goto 510 tuners that the new ones do not have. This has multicolor binding, the tricolor herringbone binding, where the new one does not. Madagascar rosewood sides and back. Upgraded top because it is their top of the line.
TAS ones are signed by the 3 Chapman brothers.
1 through
on
35.
labels.
The cases have a special 1 through 35 badge. Lots
Special
and
pick
lots of there.
pouches.
And guess what? TAS 35, your number 35 is here. I saw it. We have not yet opened the boxes on those, but they are here. So the last 3 of the original batch will be here. The next guitars will not be showing up until I was just told the end of March, April, maybe even
He is not
May.
the American picker, Dave. He just has the same beard.
So,
So yeah, those are the
so
main differences.
if you do have some on pre-order and you know that yours is coming in,
This is mine.
Expect a call.
This one is mine. This is number 1. I kept number 1. Jeremy kept number 2. Jason sold
Vince
number
has
3.
Vince did say he got a Mandolin book. I saw the picture of that, Vince. I'm glad you got the book. Hopefully that has some instruction in there that you will like.
So if I could, real quick, were you thinking of the sonotone for the Martin pickup? Is that what you were thinking of or no?
They got a new one. What are they calling the
new
ones
one?
that are on the road series now? They've moved those to the LX ones.
I just don't know.
I'm pretty sure they have. I think they did. It could be a
out of
sonotone
tune.
though. It depends. If it has a simple control with no tuner or anything on your LX1, it might be a sonotone. Yeah. Frank Fritsch. Wow, I love watching. Yeah,
I was just pulling up a
used to
couple
love
of
being
other
around.
things, and they say a couple of the different products, and they say sonotones. So I don't
Whatever
know.
happened to the prototype TAS?
Hanging in our
589?
conference room.
No, this is number 1 is hanging in the conference room. The prototype is actually in my office. In a case.
Number 0, if you will.
Number 0
The
is in a
cool.
case. Yeah.
Well, there we
Maybe
go.
somebody makes me the right deal. I'll sell it to you. Jeremy doesn't know it's here. He thought it was in the conference room.
Oh, I thought it was in a different room than it was in.
All right, can we get through a couple more of
E1.
these?
I think you're right.
Iggy
E1
is asking that pickguard is a little wild for me. Can it be changed out easily?
It can, but I wouldn't do it if I were you.
This
I
particular
will tell you
pickguard
that's the other
matches
deal.
Tony's.
The 1 through
Real
35
tortoiseshell.
has a different, slightly different one. It looks exactly like it, but it's not quite the same. Those had to be made in a mass quantity. These ones are all hand poured and hand touched up to be specially done on the 1 through 35.
So the Indian rosewood ones, they're gonna look a little different.
Slightly. I haven't
Yeah.
seen those yet. Honestly, the prototype that they showed at the NAMM show, I actually had to bring one of these in order for them to put it on it. They haven't seen their card yet. But I helped them source it, but it has to be done a little bit different.
Yeah. Uncle Bobby, carbon fiber instruments. Have you tried a carbon fiber guitar? Of course.
Yeah, we sell them. We sell both Close guitars and McPherson carbon guitars.
Yep.
And both of them are great.
Absolutely. Playing a Yamaha L16 Rosewood around $1,000. Currently using
L16's great.
Yeah.
GS.
I thought there was going to be a question there. Oh, yeah, that was the person. Oh, so sorry. That was the person that was asking for a smaller body-ish guitar. So currently using a GS Mini Koa, and they don't really enjoy the sound of
I
it.
see that.
So LL16 Rosewood is what they have that they would be pairing
Okay.
around
Get
1,000.
an OM. Start with an OM. I would try to start with, you know what I would do?
If you want the Koa,
Well, you
got
can
the
do the
Eastman
Koa. Yeah.
Koa.
But those are in L-double-O's. If I were you and you want a smaller body guitar, I would think about a E1 Deluxe. That's a really good option.
Yeah.
At around the $1,000 mark. I think those end up being 800, 789, 769.
Carol,
I think
You
it
have
is
a good day.
879 if I remember right. Yeah.
We'll see you next week, Carol.
Yeah, absolutely.
Oh, bye-bye, Carol. All right. Next question that I saw is, so I was trying to find the dates this new Martin LX1E was made. Any idea where to look up?
Yes, here's the good news for you. All Martins are sequentially serial numbered. So you can actually use the serial number and look up almost any website. Just type in Martin serial numbers and you will get that pop up and it will help you date.
It'll
what
basically
year
say
yours
what the
is.
last number was the year before, and then what the last number was of this year, and if it falls somewhere in between those, you know that it was made in that year.
Yep.
And then I think on that one, it should just be the Martin E1 electronics, right?
I think
it's
so,
literally
on the
just
new
their
ones.
Martin E1s.
I think,
Yeah.
unless it was an older one, then they did use a sonotone. You are correct
Okay.
on the older ones. I think they upgraded
Do you think
that
you
last
can
year.
sing Wild Horses?
Wild horses couldn't drag me away. Wild horses.
Probably
That's
not.
all I know. I don't know it well enough. I mean, I can fake my way through. It's easier when we had the three of us. I saw Mike also asked for walking through my memories. We used to do that a lot. I would prefer to wait till we got harmonies in with Jason and all
Did Mike
that
just
stuff.
see Rhonda Vincent do it with Zach and Russell Moore on stage?
Everybody's seeing that. It must be shared today because it popped up on my feed as
I
well.
saw it last night.
That
It
was.
I'm like, man, Zach's become such a great singer. And then Russell got up there and he's like,
there.
dang, Russell's a good singer.
They're both fantastic.
Seems like, well, give Zach, 40 years of singing lead. And,
Yeah.
man, Russell has just got.
They both held their own very well. That was actually done about 5 or 6 months ago when they first did that together, and it's just incredible.
Okay, so Jason did
Well,
tune in.
how do we know that's really Jason? Just because
I
the
don't
name says
believe
Jason,
it.
Just
he
because
could have
of
been
the
hacked.
name? We're gonna need
Or
to
it could
see
be a
like
ghost.
some ID, a social security number or something. All right. Here's a question, Chad Bogus. How do you feel about the SC28 Martin?
The SE28, I believe, is what I think he's thinking of. Those are really, really cool. They just came out with the SE18 and 28s. Those are the, with the, it's got a special neck joint, all that. I played one. We have not had one in stock as of yet. So, yeah, that one, they're hard to get a hold of. Really, I've had one on order for a while. They're fantastic. We get the SE limiteds in quite. I think I've got one in stock right now. They're fantastic. In fact, a guy was just in the shop this morning going, it's become my all-time favorite guitar just to play comfortably, sit around and
I think
just
that was the
play.
idea behind the design.
Yeah, literally. It's just built to be comfort and easy and.
You don't have a name on TikTok, it just says Dot, but I think that's a dog, red dog. I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
The
what
most
that is at
handsome
all.
player that's not here, Jason's homesick with a bug
Yeah.
in his belly.
They might be thinking of Alan Mundy from last week also,
Mundy
because
is
they said
also the
two,
handsome
and I have
player.
no idea.
And Ellen is also not here.
Yeah.
I don't think
Yeah.
he's got the bug, but Ellen
just
just
not
drops
here,
in randomly and say, hey, you want to play some banjo with us? He goes,
He's just
okay.
at the doorstep sometimes.
Might be out there right now.
He might be out there. Did somebody check
That was fun last week, though.
Yeah, no, that was really fun. Real quick, Jeremy, could you tell the folks what you are playing?
Yeah, I
before
just
we
switched to a
move
new
on?
one. It's not on our website yet. This is going to be one of the Buis mandolins, but on Dreadnought Guarantee used.
It's a
So-
Dreadnought certified.
Dreadnought certified used. So this one will still have the full Dreadnought program with it. One of our customers opted to trade this back in on a different mandolin, which then gives you an opportunity to get an incredible mandolin for the used price and still get the full dreadnought year to play and try. And
Really great.
Oh yeah.
let's do a tune, John.
Okay, what would you like to do, Jer?
I don't know.
Could you say that it's also maybe even a little bit of a plus that it's been played in a little bit?
Yeah, absolutely.
So- Yeah.
That's one of the advantages of buying used is they get played in for a bit and then.
Yeah. I think that Jason accidentally deleted the message, which is really funny.
Or he didn't.
They
Or
just
he
said
didn't.
hi.
Yeah, I think Jason didn't mean to do
Jason
that.
That was okay, sorry. Compelling for Christ, whenever you popped in, I think that was just an accident. Sorry, your message did not mean to be permanently deleted or whatever.
The crazy looking Blues banjo bridge, I think they weighted it in certain areas of the bridge to give it more density to spots of it and intonate it different. The banjo bridge from Lewis.
Yeah, there's two different ones. They have them more.
We gotta do a test with a good banjo player to see if they, because there's some great banjo bridges out there, the Scorpion bridges, there's the Smile bridge from D'Addario, or from Deering, and then Lewis has like 4 different models, but I think they're supposed to be more dense in certain areas of the bridge to kill some of the overtones. David, this is the Buis mandolin out of Poland, and this one just got exchanged on our Dreadnought, so that means it's still in like-new condition. The owner got 90% of the purchase value for being in like-new condition. That's a cool thing about the Dreadnought program is when people trade it in, they really take care of it because they want to make sure that it is in excellent condition. They'll get their full value out of it. So what do you want to do? Darcy Ferrell?
Yeah, I was going to do that.
Little slow.
Where the walker runs down to the Carson Valley Claim. There lived a maiden, Darcy Ferrell was her name. Daughter of old Dundee and fairer was she. The sweetest flower that bloomed o'er the range. Now she was courted by young Vandermeer, and quite handsome was he out to hear. He bought her silver ring they sing of Darcy Ferrell where the truckee runs through. They sing of her beauty in Virginia City too. And from the sundown to her name they drink around. And to young Brandy whose love was true. My guitar's going.
That's pretty.
Great job, guys.
Bulldog, what'd you do? Did you drop it?
What did
No,
you do?
he sent me a picture of it. He put a gouge. I mean, it's a knock right in there. I told him it could be fixed. Jeremy knows some top secret finish tricks. He's pretty good at it. I actually saw him work on one yesterday. He does a pretty good job. 2 days ago, I guess it was. All right, I'm moving to a new
That's
guitar.
character,
Do
right?
it.
Am I right?
All right.
Character.
So then, next one.
Director.
My tone slab squelches after buffing. What did I do
The question
wrong?
is, did you keep the same bevel that it had on it? They pre-bevel them so that the attack of the string and the angle of your pick, it hits kind of a flat
also
spot.
need to be
Sometimes
buffed.
if you buff them and you kind of just go straight on it like that, you kind of lose that and it'll get sharp.
will.
So double check that you didn't adjust that, but just play it in a little bit. It'll get back to.
Yeah. Gotta buff him up, man.
All right.
What are you gonna play? What are we playing here?
I really like this question, if you guys don't mind. Ron is asking, what are the first 5 bluegrass songs to learn if you want to play with people?
I would recommend get the Bluegrass album band. Was it Bluegrass #1?
Any of them?
The first one that
All of
seems
them.
like Old Home Place and Little Cabin Home on a Hill, and Blue Ridge Mountain Home. They got, if you learn those albums, I remember Ron Block telling us once, he learned all the guitar and banjo parts from those albums. If you play those, you can play in just about every jam out there.
Those are just some of the standards. I really like that question, though. I'm going to keep that one. I'm going to file it away in my brain real quick, and we're
don't you write it
probably
down?
going
You
to try
forget.
and make a little video
a
about
good
that.
idea.
I like that one, though.
It's weird that Peter keeps saying that. I think there's something wrong with your computer. I looked at
He's
the
probably using
video
Bluetooth. If you use
yesterday. If
Bluetooth
you're
for your
using
speakers.
Bluetooth for speakers or anything, that
Bluetooth
could be it.
can sometimes do that.
I watched yesterday. I couldn't see any. I mean, there may have been like a hair of a millisecond of delay, but it was really tight. I watched it on my own phone. So I don't know what
Anybody,
that
yeah,
is.
if anybody else can see anything, please just let me know. I can pull it up on my phone, I guess, too. I might do that in a moment whenever you guys play again. But either way,
But he said that yesterday
There you
too.
go. I don't know, honestly.
Hey, you know what I did? This just came in.
Let me know.
And I'm pretty
What did
excited
you-
about
what'd
it.
you grab?
I haven't. This is the first time I've got to touch it. This is a new Thompson D Mad Addy. It's not really mad. It's just got Madagascar rosewood, which looks stunning. Holy smokes! What a good set. Another, so it's a mate sort of to what I just played. Madagascar rosewood. This does not have thermo-cured or torrefied tops, but Adirondack spruce top. Different string spacing on these because these are more pre-war like standard herringbone. This was ordered with purfling. Ends up it didn't get any purfling on it, so they did change the price. It does come
told you.
down a little bit. I know you were right. I didn't.
Would
argue.
I ever lie to you, John?
I'm just telling you, I was literally looking at the invoice
yeah.
while I was saying that yesterday, and then
Yeah.
like, didn't happen.
What happened to the perfluent? It fell
See,
off.
It fell off, I
don't know.
guess, somewhere along the line. I called her, she goes, yeah, it looks
I
like
don't
that
know.
didn't happen.
Accidents, I guess. I mean, yeah. They're
You guys,
making a lot
those
of
guys are up there
guitars.
complaining about what happened to their guitars. You should see the back of my minivan. Talk about a scratch.
Oh my gosh, exactly. That
And I just
doesn't-
keep
they
telling my
don't
wife
have
it's
a-
character.
They don't have a dreadnought program at the dealership, do
Now we
they?
don't have to worry about the first dent.
Yeah.
I'm playing one of the Mandolindos from KR Strings out of Hawaii.
Yay.
This one has the rosewood back and sides. I believe that's a spruce top or a
One of the
European
Engelmann
spruce.
I think it's
Engelmann.
European. It looks like a European
Yeah.
or Engelmann spruce top.
Okay.
These are really cool for kind of swinging. What do you want to do? We can do Mercy Dotes or do something faster.
Do that. job your ending there.
I know. I didn't know if you were going to go again or not.
There you go.
Yay! That was a good one right there.
So
Nice.
Alex says, Mersey Dotes, an oldie of an oldie. So I remember when I was a kid that it was the lady, lamb chop lady with the
Sherry
lamb chop.
something or other.
She said it was actually mares eat oats, like mare,
It is.
a female horse, and does, female deers eat oats, and little lambs, sheeps eat ivy.
It's true.
Mares eat oats and does eat oats, and little lambs eat ivy. A kid'll
kid-
eat ivy too,
As in a
wouldn't
kid,
you?
like a goat. A kid.
But then a lot of people think it's just like
Mares eat.
nonsensical words. Mares eat oats. Mares eat oats and does eat oats.
I think that's where they
Uh-huh.
listed the title, but it's a playful song. Then people in the it's Tin Pan Alley stuff. You know what I mean? They
So this
were
makes me want to go back. I need to learn some Jethro Burns stuff on some of his cool swinging stuff. I'm gonna go get out. I got a what was it called? Homer and Jethro recording, but it was one that takes all Jethro's coolest solos. I need to go back and learn all those on this thing.
I love it. So Peter Rahel asked, without amplification, how does the volume compare with a mandolin? It is definitely quieter, but it's a lot
Yeah.
more warm toned.
But a lot louder than a banjo caster.
Yeah,
Because it's a solid body in it.
Yeah, you're right.
All right.
Yeah.
That's fun. I'm gonna learn some more tunes on that.
Yeah, that's pretty cool. All right, so this guitar does have a price. We do have it in our system. I don't think it's made the website yet, but I saw today the final price, $9,100
For that.
for this guitar. Yeah,
Cool.
But if you call now, you can get it for $9,099.
that's true.
Really.
That's a good deal.
All right.
Oh, it's a little
Let's
buzz
see.
on the
Do we have
tailpiece
any other
there.
questions?
Fix it.
Do you have any other
looking.
questions or requests, friends? I'm asking the
looking.
people.
Oh, there were some up
Luke
there.
said, great sounding. Fan of the channel here in the UK. Alex Potter said, this sounds fantastic. My new favorite content. Thank you guys
thank you,
so
Alex
much.
And Luke.
You are so nice. Thank you. Let's see.
Salt Creek. We can hear Salt Creek, sure. Johnny, you put a cable on there?
I can do that.
Yeah.
While he's doing that, I switched over to the Bourgeois M5F. This is the standard. You may think that's like a finish on there, but that's just the torrification of maple and Adirondack spruce. Gives it that nice honey look to it. Also another, listen to this thing.
That's fantastic.
Nice.
it twice.
Yeah, you did. You felt it, didn't you?
Jason's at home building some Lego set. Let's be honest. He called in sick today, but he recently got Legos. He hasn't had a chance to put them together without his kids interrupting. So he said, I'm staying home today to build my Legos while the kids are in school.
Yeah, probably that.
All right, I'm moving
you guys
guitars.
for all the
Fantastic. The back on this, guys. Look at that. That's just solid. That's beautiful.
Solid as a rock, would you say?
I said, hey, well, you know, we haven't discussed. What was the title of today's shop talk? Do we have one? Jason is Dead.
In memoriam.
Live music with incredible guitars and mandolins.
You know what we should have done?
Is that AI
Ladies and gentlemen, it is Super Bowl week, and the greatest team
Oh,
in football
gosh.
is
Oh, no.
in the Super Bowl. Going to
All
win
right.
it for the third time in a row.
Yes.
That's right, ladies and gentlemen.
I thought
Come on,
you were going to say the
Hinckley, you
Eagles
can join
for a
with
minute
me.
there.
You can join with me, the best team in football.
I'm gonna
Three
go
in a
ahead
row.
and start this real quick.
You
Three-peat
should,
time.
You should put a Jason or John.
You spelled it wrong. Please fix that before you put that poll
Hold
up.
on. I before E, except
after
after
C.
C.
But there is a C at the beginning of that,
C
so
at
it
the
works.
beginning. Sorry.
I just want to make sure before you make that live.
That one's always been
Ron,
really,
you have a
really
good
hard
week.
for me to spell. I will tell you guys, I don't have any. I don't have any passwords that are this now, but I did used to have a plethora of passwords that
had
had
Chiefs
Chiefs
in
in it, and I would spell it wrong every single time because it's just so hard.
Stand Up Guy
It's just
says
really
the Eagles
hard to-
will win on TikTok. You know what? Kendrick Lamar.
You guys can vote.
Hey, can we add one more option to that?
No, I just put it up there.
Wardrobe malfunction.
Why? Is that
Because
a thing?
I'm waiting for another. We
Another
need another
one?
wardrobe malfunction in the
really?
Super Bowl. Yeah, everybody knows that.
Play
Somebody
a
did vote
D28
for.
Modern Deluxe.
I don't have one. We can go get one. Yeah, we can go get one if you're gonna.
Yeah, I can go ask people. I had them bring over that D28 that we wanted, so
Well, I
there's
want
that.
too. Let's do that.
We can have a Martini stream. I'll see if somebody can bring over the D28 Modern Deluxe.
Yeah, that's a good
John,
guitar.
what
I
shows
shall
have you been
request.
watching on TV?
I would like to know that as well.
All right. Well, you know what? I just finished. So I told you guys I'd watched one on. I want to say it was on Paramount Plus. Maybe it was Peacock. It was Peacock. That was all about Puff Daddy and his raising and what
P.
made
Diddy.
him be who he is. Then I watched one that was like 5 parts on Max, and it got more into who he is. And ladies and gentlemen, they didn't even get into the stuff that I think the federal government got into, and yet that dude was bad. How he continued to have the career that he had, I have no idea. And I know this is all alleged stuff, but just in what they showed that was in court documents, holy smokes, guys, he's a bad dude. He's a not good person.
Well, for me, that doesn't sound like very fun stuff to watch, but okay.
How
All right, two
about you,
things.
Jared?
On the flight from NAMM, I watched Joker for the first time.
I was gonna ask
that
you
was
about that.
weird. I
Okay.
don't think I liked it.
Yeah, I've been
was the
trying
one
to
with,
decide whether I'm going to watch it or not.
Joaquin Phoenix.
It was the second one.
Yeah.
It's the one that
And-
has Lady Gaga in it.
It was
Okay.
just so weird. It was nothing to do with anything Batman Joker
So
related.
you didn't watch the one before that Joaquin Phoenix. What was that one called? That was called.
I thought
You
he only
remember
made
trading?
one, just
I
called
think there's
Joker.
one.
No, there's 2 of them.
Was there a Batman one or something like that?
There's another one right before this that
I
it
don't
went
think
into
it was
the
him.
history of him, and maybe that's probably why you don't get it.
I have no idea.
It's really psychological.
Yeah, the whole thing was him in prison and his
Yeah.
defense, and then it was just weird.
The other one,
I don't know.
you probably have to see both of them. I've been thinking about watching it, but I haven't watched it yet. Yeah,
His acting's great and all
it's
that,
weird.
but it's just weird.
Very psychological.
But at home, I've just been watching Mad Men. Starting to get into it towards the end of season 1.
Solid. I like Mad Men. I thought it was really good. I pretty much watched all that. All the
Jason,
way
what have you been watching? Oh yeah. Sorry, I forgot, guys.
Oh, he's probably at home. He'll write out what he's been watching.
Yeah, he's
What
probably
are you watching right
stuff
now, Jason? While you're
Jason, what are you
putting
watching
away
right now?
Putting your Legos together.
Leave it in here.
So I started a new show last night that I'm trying to
Conversation
decide.
by Hank Williams.
Yeah, that's the first one is just called Joker. That's why I'm confused. The first
Then,
one
what's the second one
is just
called?
called
'Cause that's what
Joker.
Jason
The second
watched.
one has French words in it.
Yeah.
I don't know.
And it has Lady Gaga. That's what Jeremy watched. I saw it on the plane in front
Well, then,
of
yeah,
me.
you watched the second one.
That's
so.
your problem. You're missing, you're missing the good stuff.
Are you sure?
Yeah, the one with Lady Gaga is the newest
100%.
one.
Sure.
You
Are
guys
they
see the
actually
one?
connected to each other?
Yes, they are.
I have
because
no
Joaquin,
idea.
On the first one, it talks about how
I've watched
he became
neither.
the Joker. And
so I don't know.
his story and all that kind of stuff. So you already, I think, maybe you missed some stuff. I don't know.
That's
I haven't seen
okay.
the second one. I'm not gonna. I didn't love the first one, so that I can say. Another show I started last night that I thought was interesting, and I'm trying to decide if I'm gonna finish off with it. They have rebooted another Sherlock Holmes show called. It's called Watson, and it's about Dr. Watson, except it's modern day, and he's a geneticist doctor that solves issues, but also.
Do you like procedurals? Is it just a procedural? Is that the
What is a procedural?
vibe
What do you
of
mean
it?
by that?
A procedural is like a Law and Order SVU, or like it's the same thing every single time.
It seems
it's just
like,
there's a crime and they solve it.
This seems to be more like solving. Again,
Or
I've only
like
seen the first
Bones
episode.
is a procedural.
Medical type of things that are that way, but he's doing it in the
Yeah.
style of the Sherlock Holmes mystery, getting a whole team involved in figuring out medical mysteries.
So kind of like House. House is also a procedural.
It's like House and Sherlock Holmes mated together.
Okay.
That's what it felt like to me. I've only
Okay.
watched the first episode. I watched it last night.
Cool.
I'm like trying to decide. I think it's only like 2 weeks
I'm
old
still
now.
watching Gold Rush 2, and my Parker boy's having a rough year. He's never had such a tough year, John.
been
He
watching
just
that,
cannot
I
get
know.
enough gold. Everyone else is getting more gold ways than him. He's just
Look at
struggling.
that.
We got the Modern
We got
Deluxe
Modern
in the
Deluxes
building.
and the other one. So,
Yeah.
yeah, thank you,
And Corey brought us a guitar too. Was he the Modern Deluxe? his
Corey
nickname.
is the Modern Deluxe.
He's our he's the Modern Deluxe John.
Wow,
All right.
that's funny. I watch TAS television and nothing else. Thank you. Nah.
California.
super
That's a
nice.
good one with Willie Nelson. That's a good tune. I don't know that one very well though. The Conversation by Hank Williams. I
Eagles,
don't know
we
if
would
I
like
know
to play.
that.
Oh,
Conversation.
Eagles. He was just saying who's going to win the Super Bowl. I was going to say
wrong.
we can't play Eagles songs; they'll ban us.
Okay, so what do we have?
It's by far the Chiefs. I mean, 30% say the Eagles.
I think that it's like
Kendrick Lamar
it
is
just
getting
has
close
to
to
happen.
beating the Eagles.
Yeah, I did personally
I
vote
think this
Kendrick
is a lot
Lamar.
of pandering to John right now too. So
No, it is not.
Really?
Yeah.
It might be a regional thing because we are
Plus,
in
the
Missouri.
Chiefs are going to win. They're a better team.
And our
so.
fans are in Missouri. They are a better team.
They
And
are a better team.
I'm
I
very
love the
excited.
Eagles. I still like Jason Kelsey. I think he's great. I still
Yeah.
think the Eagles are Jason Kelsey.
Yeah.
But I'm not against the Eagles. You guys, as much as you guys
Some
know
good
I'm an
requests coming over there.
over-the-top Chiefs
I just don't know
fan,
any of these. Sleeping
Yeah.
on the black.
I gotta say, everybody who wants to complain about the Chiefs needs to recognize that they really are that good. I know it's not blowouts,
find a way to
but
keep
they're
winning.
really good. And they play chess.
Oh, let's not put it that far. They make plays happen. They're not playing chess. They're not like three-dimensional chess here, and they're like picking apart their opponent. They're
would
able,
disagree
with
with
their
you.
skill, to make plays
I'm
happen.
I'm not gonna say the team is playing chess. I will say that Andy Reid is playing
Andy
chess.
Reid is playing chess. All the other coaches are
Guys,
playing
go out there and
checkers.
pretend to struggle for the first half, okay? And then I'll figure out a play to save it at the end. No.
We'll see.
Okay.
He probably doesn't
No,
even
that's
know what
funny.
a rook does.
Either way, Philly will burn. That's probably not
crazy.
far from the truth.
What's a rook? All
I
right.
think this is pretty
Hey, I
special.
switched guitars. Somebody asked if this is Retro Plus. It is not. You know what this is? These are the super cool. It's my first time getting to hold it. This is Headley
Sorry, I
Lamar.
really like Alexei's comment. Either way, Philly will burn.
That's what I just
Probably.
said. That's what I was just
Sorry.
It's absolutely the truth.
Good point.
This guitar right here is a DA. It just came in. First time getting to play it. We unboxed it this morning. This is the D18
You're
Authentic
cheating hard. We'll do that one.
Aged.
He's kept
And it is
trying.
fantastic. Can you hear this thing?
Yeah.
There's Martin guitars, and then there's the Authentic series. And not that the Martin guitars are not great, they are fantastic. But the Authentic series is something that deserves to be paid attention to, especially the aged ones. I know some of you don't like the look of the aged ones, but they just plain and simply sound better.
I
They
love it.
just do.
I love it personally.
Nice.
Those look incredible.
They
I think it makes a
sound
difference.
Great.
Yeah.
This
Hinkley,
guitar
did you
is
put up your cheating heart
fantastic.
lyrics?
Yes, I can.
Can we do the other Hank Williams?
Sleep.
I'll do Church
one?
Cheating Heart, but I want to do.
Conversation? Your cheating heart. Or,
and melt your cold, cold heart.
all right, but he requested cheating heart.
But I like your.
All right, just do part of this, then we'll do that one.
All right.
Your cheat. You gotta crack your voice.
Your cheating heart will make you weep. You'll cry and cry and try to sleep, but sleep won't come the whole night. Your cheating heart will tell on you when tears come down like falling rain. You'll toss around, oh no, and call my name. You walk the floor the way I do. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Your cheating heart will pine someday and crave the love you threw away. The time will come when you'll be blue. Your cheating heart will tell on you when tears come down like falling rain. You'll toss around and call my name. You walk the floor the way I do. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Your cheating heart will tell on you. Probably should have moved that to E. That would probably have been easier to sing.
Yeah, it's not in a range I could sing tenor or baritone.
Yeah, I'm sorry.
I am going to end the
I've
poll
never done that before.
at Chiefs 56%,
It shouldn't be that close.
Eagles 25, and Kendrick Lamar with 19.
I think if you'd have taken Kendrick Lamar out of there, it'd have been a much higher percentage.
Wow.
That's my guess. Anyway. Would MDF make a good tone wood for a J-Run guitar? Maybe.
Do any. Yeah, let's be honest, guys. You're playing along. I know it's cute.
We should probably switch guitars.
Okay.
Hinkley, you mind handing me that one?
Yeah.
You mind? Taylor Swift will win. That means the Chiefs will win. 'Cause this guitar is absolutely fantastic. The only thing that's going to be tough for some people on the Authentics is the neck shape, but it's also what gives it its tone. I mean, it's part of it.
That's a better song with 3-part harmony, but maybe we might try it.
What's that?
Beneath Still Waters?
Beneath still waters,
You guys filmed it.
Walters.
You guys filmed it with two.
Did we?
Yeah.
I think we just played it though, didn't we?
You filmed it.
We sang it?
Yeah.
Weird.
We could try that. It's,
You can find it on
great Osborne
YouTube.com.
Brothers.
Okay.
What key would you do that one in? So many fine instruments, John. What is that one? That's the one requested?
Yeah, this is a D28 Modern Deluxe, the MD, as some people like to call him. Evo fretwire, carbon fiber bridge plate. Does have the, this has the golden era bracing, which is now what all the new versions of the standard series now have. Does also have, let's see what else, an asymmetrical neck shape that is unique to these, more player-friendly wood binding, a titanium. I don't know if they're still
Dr.
using
Gifford
titanium.
is prescribing
I'm
guitars
gonna find
now.
that out, yeah.
He's
Doctor's
hired.
orders. That's funny.
This is a
I think that
fantastic guitar.
your insurance provider
Liquid
will cover
metal
the
bridge
expense,
pens on these
Uh-huh.
Mike.
too. So.
It's been prescribed by a doctor.
The Modern Deluxe
Iggy, I will
is
not
really
read that.
awesome. We were, Jonas and I on yesterday's live stream, we're talking a bit about the tops of Modern Deluxes and how we both agree that they look awesome.
Yeah, because they're using
Specifically,
the,
I really like the top.
they use the
Yeah,
VTSs.
VTS,
That's
yeah.
why that the new
Retro
Retro
Plus.
Plus looks
Yeah.
so good. Is there? I have to say the tops on these
Yeah.
look fantastic. Yeah, they really do. They do the VTS on these.
I think it's the
character.
grade also that they're using on the Modern Deluxe. They just
Yeah.
look sick.
What key would you do beneath still waters? Jonas didn't do a great job with the live stream yesterday.
Heck yeah, that was fun.
Dude, go ahead. You're supposed to go. Do-do-do-do-do-do. Something like that.
Beneath still water,
There's a stone
on your toe. The surface won't tell you what the deep water knows. Darling, I'm saying I know something's wrong beneath still water. Your love is gone. Even a fool could see
I remember how that solo went. I'll do it again. Learn it again.
Yeah. I think it's actually
Well,
B flat or B.
Do like a double
And
stop.
usually I end up singing the higher part.
Yeah.
But whatever. It was all fun. I loved it.
Yeah.
Somebody said
Very
great sounding
neat.
guitar, not as good as they're both good. They're different. The Thompson,
They're extremely different.
But I'm going
yeah.
to tell you one thing: you could buy this, I think, almost twice for what you could buy the Thompson for.
So,
And Alex had great chunk off that boardwalk. I agree. Listen.
That's fantastic. Somebody
yeah.
could buy that exact one. What serial number is that
The
one?
serial
Derek?
number on this one is, it ends in 5009.
That's better. What a good sounding mandolin.
She's a bird dog. Alex wants to know if we can do Bury Me Beneath the Willow.
Oh, bury me beneath.
that's another cover.
Hey, would you mind switching me guitars one more
guys
time?
said-
Another,
Sure.
one of my favorite
you want this one in your job?
projects that
I
was
do.
put out was the Tony Rice and Ricky Skaggs duet album. What was that called? Just Rice and Skaggs? Skaggs and Rice?
Skaggs and Rice, I believe. Rice and Skaggs.
And they just did duets of all these really cool tunes, mandolin and guitar, and did an awesome job with it.
This
So
is
if you guys haven't
fantastic.
heard that, definitely
I
do that.
wanted to showcase this guitar because this guitar just came in as a Dreadnought certified D28 that is truly in mint condition. The guy traded it in. He did install a strap button, and that is pretty much it. So it came in as a Dreadnought, and I think it's dramatically discounted. So yeah. So I wanted to
people are
showcase
taking
this.
advantage
This is a
of that. Try a guitar out
D28.
if you don't love it, or a mandolin.
Dreadnought certified.
Yeah, you can exchange it. Skaggs and Rice. Thank you, Doc and Alex. Guys, another thing, we were scheduled to film a podcast with Sierra Hole yesterday. We didn't get to do it because the audio would not work on our computers, but we got it fixed. We're gonna reschedule for next week. But Sierra gave us a preview of her new project coming out, and boy, you guys are in for a treat.
It's a good. It's a
some
good
great
album.
stuff.
There's like some really cool. She's been doing that one instrumental. I can't think of what it's called right now, but I love it. It's nuts. She's been doing that for a while. I want to talk to her. I think she's playing guitar on there too.
I think, yeah. pretty sure she
Because
is.
I want to tell you guys, if you have not been paying attention, if you're a guitar player and you've not been paying attention to Sierra Hull as a guitar player, you need to. She's doing things that me as a guitar player sit back there and go, I've never heard anybody do it like that. She gets to the same kind of conclusion, but she gets there as a
She
different
is coming
way.
to Springfield this year. She's going to be playing at the
She's playing at the
Sierra
Earth
Hole.
Day Festival.
She's going to play Earth Day Festival. We're going to be in Merle Fest,
When
which I
is
saw somebody up there.
Sierra
Just,
Ferrell come into town? Oh, is spectacular, as she is.
Oh,
By the
as
way,
is Sierra
how about
Ferrell, yeah.
that? I saw her.
4 Grammy Awards.
4 Grammy Awards. I told you guys when we saw her at IBMAC, we all kind of knew she was great, but when I saw her live, I'm like, this is your next cleanup Americana artist, Sierra Ferrell.
And all the rest of us were just like, I don't
Fantastic.
get it, John. What are you talking about? You
that's
discovered
not
a
what
new
I'm
artist.
saying.
Maybe
I didn't say that.
Maybe you should take all the credit for her
I didn't-
success in life.
Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that?
Real
Not true
quick.
at all. What I said was, when I saw it live, that's when I realized how far she's about to go.
Yeah.
I thought she
She's
was
awesome.
fantastic.
Great entertainer, great vocalist, awesome player, doing a lot of the cool classic tunes. Then also just, she's a show person. Like the way she dresses and all that
Yeah.
just fits her vibe.
We have an interesting request. Can the dude playing the mandolin play something by himself?
Please.
I don't know, a little tune.
Little
instrumental.
That's what you want to do.
How about?
Holy smokes. I like Bass
Alright.
2 fan says brilliant.
You
And
guys
if you
got
get that, you get it.
Extra
Brilliancy.
point.
You guys.
Alex, that
there
was
you go.
brilliancy.
You got 1 Jeremy solo plus 1 John ad lib.
Ad lib.
One. So there you go. That's all we have. You're welcome. Let's see. Is there any other questions?
We're gonna do "Bury Me Beneath the Willow." But nice.
yeah,
Do you need
yeah,
lyrics
yeah.
for that one?
Yes, I
That'd be
can.
helpful. I know them, but I don't.
Do.
Go ahead and kick her off, Jer. Ba-ba-da-doo.
Oh, bury me beneath the willow, under the weeping willow tree, so she will know where I am sleeping, and perhaps she'll weep for me.
Too high.
My heart is sad and I am lonely, the only one I love. When shall I see her? Oh, no, never till we meet in heaven above. Oh, bury me beneath the willow, under the weeping willow tree, so she will know where I am sleeping, and perhaps she'll weep for me. She told me that she dearly loved me. How can I believe it untrue? Until the angel softly whisper, she will prove untrue to you. Oh, bury me beneath the willow, under the weeping willow tree, so she will know where I am sleeping, and perhaps she'll weep for me. Tomorrow was our wedding day. Oh God, where can she be? She's out a-courting with another, and no longer cares for me. Oh, bury me beneath the willow, under the weeping willow tree, so she will know where I am sleeping, and perhaps she'll weep for me. And perhaps she'll weep for me.
Yay! That's a good song.
Yay.
Hey, Teresa, his name is Jeremy, the one that's playing the mandolin. How long have you been playing, Jeremy?
Too long. Oh, what is it now? 35 years? Yikes.
Is that true?
I'm
like
45.
Most of
Started
your
at 10.
most of
really?
your lives.
Are you really that old? God, you're old.
You're 2 years older than me. What are you thinking?
Yeah, but you look like hell.
Well, then it shouldn't come as a surprise how old I am.
Let's see if there's any other stuff.
We had a request for Thursday in the Rain earlier, and I just don't know that one.
Was that the same person? Yeah, I don't know. Do you have any Holtz guitars or Holtz in stock? It might be a mandolin, I don't know. I don't know what that brand is.
We don't.
Unless
though.
you guys know what that is.
I don't.
Okay. You should write a book or something. Mandolin dude is pretty good. He should write a book. Jeremy has a book. You guys are too nice.
We sold out of those books. Did you know that, Jerry?
How
Are you
late sold out?
serious?
They had
Dude,
to like
that's-
go
is that
into
true?
double production. They shut down the presses
Is that true?
and made another 50 of them. So
Wait, they
Are
shut
those
them
on their
down?
way?
Yeah.
Where is it? I've had people asking me. We have sold out of Jeremy's. It's called An Idiot Teaches Mandolin. No, it's called, what is it called again? Do It Yourself Mandolin. I'm kidding with you, Jeremy.
That's wild.
It's pretty awesome. Jeremy has a Hal Leonard book that just got released at NAMM, in case you are wondering, missed any of you mandolin players out there.
So
It
can I
is
tell you guys a funny thing
guide.
that so you guys are super nice real quick also for doing that and for having us signed, because even some people said, hey, have
whole
everybody
team.
sign it, which is
Yeah.
really fun.
It is cool.
Jerry's son signed one yesterday or something like that, and I think that he said something like, I hope you get better than Jeremy at Mandolin.
this book makes you better
It's
than
pretty
Jeremy.
funny.
The dreadnought policy would apply to the close mandolin. So yes, absolutely. I guess throwing the humidipacs in there
Yes.
doesn't make sense, but we'll throw some in there just for you to have.
Just for the heck of it, yeah. The dreadnoughts, but the dreadnought guarantee is any instrument over 1,000. So mandolin, banjo included in that. A uke if we had one over 1,000, but that'd
Thank
be
you,
insane.
Sam.
So yeah,
There's some Martin Ukes that we've sold over $1,000.
is that
They
true?
do have some, yeah.
Oh,
They do
what-
have this new Centennial one. I didn't order any, by the way.
Really?
I wonder if I should have.
I don't
They
know.
did a century of ukuleles from Martin this year. Was
I
the
realized
Centennial.
whenever we were making some stuff also, by the way, that we're coming up on 200 years of Martin in like the next few years. They're at 190 something. I can't remember. They're at 192 of making guitars.
1833, right?
Of making guitars.
1833, yeah.
Yeah.
So once we get
Well-
to 2033,
A little
It'll be
bit, but
100,
still, isn't that
200
kind
years.
of crazy? I was like, oh my gosh.
Guild guitars were at NAMM.
they were, and I discussed some stuff with them, and we may see them show back up in the shop, a few of them. So
Mm-hmm. They exist. I know that $1,000. I wasn't doubting $1,000 ukuleles existing. I just don't think that we've ever sold one.
we have actually, believe it.
Most of them
Brand
are
new
vintage
though,
ones. No,
or not a used
Martins.
not new ones.
We
Yeah,
sold
I was
a
talking
new
about, like,
Martin
new
one.
ones.
We had-
$1,000.
I think so.
Really?
I'm pretty sure. Maybe I'm wrong.
I think you are, but anyway, we sold a lot of vintage ones.
Yeah.
Alcoa. And
But
Martin sells new
But
ones
my
and
mind
all
was
that.
on Dreadnought Guaranteed.
I want to say
those
that
are not
new
used ones
Centennial
in
is
that.
like $1,500.
Uh-huh. Well, let us know right now, guys. By the way, we are going to start winding down. Please let us know if there's any other questions that you guys have.
Do you have the link to
And then
this
we
to
will,
tell me what the price is as a Dreadnought certified?
I was looking, and I honestly don't. I don't think that they have this
We
one
did.
up. I'm a liar. I didn't look hard enough.
I was gonna say,
It
I
was
know-
at 2,379. 2379.
Iggy, I would maybe go with Marx Brothers. John's the. Which one would you be?
What?
Would you be Groucho? Probably not. You're not clever enough.
I'm definitely the Groucho.
What is the oldest one? Zeppo that didn't do anything funny.
He was a straight man.
Zeppo. Oh boy.
I believe
We were
I'm
more Marx
definitely
Brothers than,
the Harpo of.
Three Stooges. Never liked the slapstick stuff so much.
This is a good
I'll be
question
a
coming
cross
up.
between
Do you know
Harpo and
the
Groucho.
Do you know a release date for the Touchstone slope shoulder models?
So they don't have an official release date, and they didn't have one. They showed those there. I was told we will not see those probably until the third quarter of this year, is what I was told. So my expectation is somewhere around September. This could change. They kind of rushed the gun there a little bit. And
They wanted to get the
it
word out at
happens.
NAMM.
Every year at NAMM, there's at least 2 or 3 products that somebody shows off as like, we got to show this, we got to, because
I
it's out
bet-
here. And then they're not ready for
Yeah.
it to be released. I mean,
It's like the fashion
the
shows and all
E20
those
I
things.
bet that if we looked at every other brand too, not just
happens all
acoustic
over.
guitar, it
No,
probably
it's-
happens all the
it's
time.
every
Yeah,
manufacturer.
everywhere.
The joke is that NAMM stands for not available, maybe may.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think, the E20D TC LSH that we just released with those guys, I had to bring them a pick guard. They have
Yeah.
one model that they have in stock, and they're afraid to send it to us, which is really hilarious, by the way. Eastman, if you're watching, they're not wanting to send us, I'm going to call this out on live camera. They're going to love me for this. they're not paying attention anyway. They don't want to send us any of the new models because they're holding on to them for when they show them to Sweetwater, is what they told me. And they only have one of the LSHs. And they're afraid that it may not get back in time to show it to Sweetwater. I'm going to make them send it to us, and I'm going to deliberately hold it so that it does not make it to Sweetwater.
Bass to fan, I think that Colby Mandolin's great. I was going to play that today, but I just grabbed these ones. But
We can always grab it next week. When is a Jeremy Chapman signature mandolin coming out? I don't know.
We're working on something.
Maybe.
And it will have some special features
Never know.
that I think you will like that I can't tell you about.
Is the Martin DE Retro worth $1,900?
I think it is. This is a tough call. I mean, prices went up on the standard D18s. I think it's a really good in-between option. Honestly, this is the first one and the only one that I've seen. There's a lot there. Now, again, realize that you're going to pay a premium for the fact that it is a Martin guitar.
It's not to
Are
say
there
that
better values out there?
For $1,900,
Absolutely.
is it the best guitar available?
No.
Probably no.
But
if you're wanting to own a
Absolutely.
Martin,
Yeah.
and you can get into it for that price, it's probably a good option. So.
Save yourself about
It's not a
$600.
The quality of it's really good. It's built
it's
great.
fantastic.
Sounds really good.
Gains you over a D18.
You know, we're
to
fans
get a
of some of the
VTC.
Eastmans that you can get in that same under that price range that I think
VTS.
would give it a run for its money.
Yeah, I said. Did I say VTC?
You said
It's
C.
a VTC. That's a LR Bags thing. That's the volume tone control pickup.
These
VTC.
companies in their shorthand.
Abbreviations.
Yeah.
It's not
Right.
HPL 900. Oh, you're talking about for the Billy Strings guitar.
Yeah.
I have to say though, the Billy Strings guitar, I actually find more value there. For myself, I know Jamie is not a fan of Billy Strings, but one, it's a signature guitar. That gives it some value if you are a Billy Strings fan.
A hemp gig bag with the Billy Strings
23,
signature.
30 seconds. It's the only guitar, that and the USA built D28 are the only Martin guitars that have ever had a nut width of 23, 30 seconds. And also having a 25-inch scale. Also very interesting. There's some value there. And it actually sounded really, really good.
And we did a review of the HPL. Yes, it's never going to be as good. I understand the craziness of it. Same thing could be said about carbon fiber, even though it's a much more expensive material to build carbon fiber. It's not supposed to be better than a wood guitar. It gives you something different. They're going to be sturdy as all whatever. So if you have some kids laying around that are going to beat up your instrument, HPL has its advantages. For a lot cheaper than buying a carbon fiber.
Oh, yeah. John, what do you think of a Sinker Redwood over Cocobolo combo? That's a Bedell combo if I've ever heard of one.
It is a Bedell combo.
On a smaller body guitar.
Fantastic. I will be honest with you. Most cases, Cocobolo does not come out as one of my favorite sounding ones. The only company that I've ever had a Cocobolo guitar that I've been like, I love the sound of this guitar is Bedell. They voice it and make it sound like it's. They look gorgeous, always look gorgeous. But a Sinker Redwood on top of that, that's fantastic. That buckskin we got in here right now over Cocobolo sounds really, really good as well. But for me, you know how I am. I usually tell you guys exactly what I think. I'm not a big Cocobolo fan, but I would play a Bedell Cocobolo.
But they look gorgeous.
Just not a Coca-Cola guy.
Yeah, it's not me.
Let's see.
I like Peter Rahill. Bought some candy from Sweetwater, threw in a guitar.
Threw in a guitar.
We don't want to talk to Peter Rahill because he is supporting the enemy. So officially,
But he
you are
just went there for
banned
candy. He
from
went
this
there for
channel.
candy, and they threw in a guitar. So
All right.
it's just
All right.
We have one more.
Blue Virginia Blues. Let's end it with that one.
Yeah. Let's do that. So if you guys have any other questions, leave them below or in the comments
could
wherever
do
you
Creed.
find us, and we will do our best to answer them. I will try very hard to answer them.
We got it, Peter.
Can you actually feel? This is actually a good question before we get out of here. I don't
Okay.
understand the slightly shorter scale. Can you actually feel it? Is the string bending that much easier? It's not just about string bending. Honestly, there's a different tone to a
It's a lower
shorter
tension.
scale. I've got quite a few 24/9s, which this is a little bit more than that. When you get more string length, there's more tension, and it creates a different presence to the guitar, a softer, more laid-back tone on the short scales. We've done Thompsons. I did a DMA in a short scale. And it turned out really, really unique too. We just did it for the heck of it. Short scale mahogany.
Watch
It
this
was
hind.
pretty neat sounding guitar. So yes, I do think you will feel that one.
People get
I will
allergic
be
to
honest
blue
with you, I think
Virginia
I
blue.
feel that more and hear that more than I would.
But Billy says it's easier to bend. That might
It's
be why he likes
true.
it.
And absolutely less tension, so I can see it could be. I actually hear it more than I would the 23-30 seconds, in my opinion. But yeah, Blue Virginia Blues.
Can you get the lyrics just-
Please.
Yes, I can.
I have it.
Guys, we will
Mostly.
see you next Wednesday. Tomorrow, John will have New Guitar Thursday with some new guitars, because it's Thursday.
New guitars on Thursday. Whoever thought of that? Join us tomorrow, guys. That's gonna be fun.
All right, you ready? Guys, thank you so much. We'll see you next week.
Bye, bye, guys.
1, 2, 3.
This is the hind mandolin.
Have you ever been to Richmond in November when the cold Virginia rain is coming down? Friend, I'm here to tell you it's no pleasure when you're all alone and a stranger to the town. Don't take me wrong, I do like East Virginia. And Richmond's full of hospitality, except for one Virginia girl I know of that made a perfect love wreck out of me. Blue Virginia blues, there ain't no blue like Blue Virginia blues. There's no girls in the whole wide world to break your heart like Virginia girl. There ain't no blue like Blue Virginia blue. She called me up in St. Paul, Minnesota. Said I need you here in Richmond right away. Take the bus and I'll meet you at the station. And bring some clothes, I might want you to stay. Well, my bus pulled in the station late this evening. And there ain't no soul around this place with me, except for a grinder she's forgotten, and her name ain't in the phone directory. Blue Virginia blues, there ain't no blue like Blue Virginia blue. There's no girls in the whole wide world to break your heart like Virginia girls. There ain't no blue like Blue Virginia blue. Well, I wish I had the money for a taxi and a warm and cozy place to lay me down, instead of standing all alone in Richmond while the cold Virginia rain is coming down. Blue Virginia blues, there ain't no blue like Blue Virginia blue. There's no girls in the whole wide world to break your heart like Virginia girls. There ain't no blue like Blue Virginia blue.
'cause there ain't no blue like blue Virginia blue.
I don't remember that.
Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. Make sure, are there any other questions before we get out of here, Hinkley? I had a great time. It was so much better, less fighting without Jason here. And I hope for Jason's recovery from his death sometime soon. It'd be good to have him back.
All right.
Drinks his orange juice and takes some
Yeah.
vitamins. He'll be back.
Yeah. He'll be back.
We'll feed
From
it
the
to
dead.
him intravenously.
He'll be back. Somebody suggested a Jason Lego building live stream earlier. Maybe we'll see if he'll
Oh,
do that.
that would be
That would be
riveting.
awesome.
His big old fingers.
I would
What
do
are
a
you
Lego
doing?
building
Live
live
streaming his
stream.
Lego building.
That would be pretty
All right.
awesome.
You guys have a good week. We will see you next week or tomorrow for New Guitar Thursday.
We'll see you guys hopefully tomorrow.
Hey, you
Please
guys should
join
like and
us for New
subscribe.
Guitar
Leave us a
Thursday.
review on Google.
Yes.
And also, be kind to your neighbor.
Yes.
Be kind to somebody, please.
Bye bye, people.
Anybody.
Yes.
Just be nice.
Be nice. Go Chiefs.
Good luck this weekend.
Go Chiefs! Oh my God, how did I
Let's end it
forget that?
there.
It's Super Bowl time.
Exactly.
Hey, we forgot one poll that we're going to do tomorrow. Tomorrow has a poll.
Okay.
What are you eating for Super Bowl?
What are you eating for Super Bowl?
Yeah.
Just
That's
like
an
that.
important one. Like
I'll type
ribs,
that
are you
in.
eating wings? Are you
I've
what are you
already
eating?
decided
Guac.
wings and pizza. I'm a wings and pizza person. That's exactly what I'm going to have. So.
I'm going to have crack and...
Huh? What kind of party are you
It is
hosting?
Missouri.
All right, see you guys.
All right. Good night,
Bye-bye.
everybody. Good night, John Boy.
Bye bye, guys.
I'll see